Three-track skiing is for those people who don't have use of one of their legs. It may be amputation, polio, stroke, or other injury that caused the student to have lost the use of one leg. This student will ski with one ski and two outriggers. The evaluation should include sharing of information about how long ago the student lost the use of their leg. Are there any residual sores or weaknesses in the leg they'll be skiing on? In addition to the usual question about other sports they do, ask about medical considerations, strength, and flexibility. Boot fitting will be essential for establishing proper stance and alignment for hips over knees and over the boot center. How easily can they get into the boot? And do they need to have a wedge put into the heel or cant to assure that they're standing over the center of the ski? Outriggers should be set up initially at a length comfortable for the student while standing on the snow, so the student can stand up tall. They may need to be adjusted for balance while in motion, after doing a couple of straight runs on gentle terrain with a good runout.
All right, and since we've got you here too, I'd like to see if you have the ability to do a little bit of a, what we call a bow tie in the snow. So I want you to put your outrigger, stick them in the snow, and I want you to steer right out of your hip socket. No, don't twist your hips. Let's see if you can find a little spot where you can do that. There we go. Those are what your first turns are going to feel like. Now what I want you to do, we're just going to do a straight run here. You've got a nice natural run out. I want you to keep your head and chin up, riggers down, click in, skiing. Excellent. I just want you to come to a nice natural stop here. Excellent. Head up. Perfect. You need to have a little bit of flex in both your ankle and your knee to be able to steer that. Stand up tall for 1 second. Now try to steer your ski. Inability to do that, right? Now if you can flex that for me. Now try to steer it. See that ability to actually steer the ski? That's what you want to have so you're going to be able to make your first turn. Okay, Tom, we're going to start with what's going to be the easiest turn for you to make, which is going to be your big toe turn. So you're going to be making a turn to the left here. So head up. Remember how we steered that leg before in the bow tie? Perfect, right around to a stop. Excellent.
First turns are a simple steering of the foot and outriggers in a rotary motion on a flat ski on very gentle terrain with a good runout. Practice these turns until they're confident, stable, and ready to ride the lift. When loading the lift, help your student into the loading area and give them a count. 3, 2, 1, sit, as the chair comes in behind. The outriggers should be in the ski position when getting on the lift, so they're ready to unload at the top. At the top, a countdown is also useful for them to know when to stand up. Once at the top of the beginner terrain, more practice turning in both directions will give your student the confidence to move on. Starting from a traverse across the hill, the student steers the ski and outriggers down the hill until in the fall line, then back up the hill in the same direction. This movement is repeated across the hill as many times as possible. Then, turn and do the same drill in the other direction. This drill can be used to reinforce the correct movement patterns at the initiation of the turn or to practice the finishing of the turn. Doing this drill on steeper terrain or at increased speed as the student improves will continue to improve their proper movement patterns. Exercises are a good way to reinforce the skill development of balance, rotary, pressure, and edging, and one exercise can be used for different skills. Explore the use of exercises in skill development for different disabilities and disciplines. Modifications may be made, but the goal is the same: play and have fun.